Here we go.
Where's Ross?
Right here, baby. Nice to meet you, Mike.
How are you?
I've heard quite a bit about you.
From whom?
Oh, the bosses.
Disregard.
All right, let's get going. We got a big episode today.
Well, here's what we do first.
Talk to me.
Josh likes to walk in and actually put a real mic on.
Okay, here we go.
He has what you call standards
Standards.
that are,
I don't have those.
well, they're not, we're going to get along good. Somebody cue the music. So the crew and I are still on the road.
Season 4 extravaganza.
Searching America for bloody do-gooders. People who are slightly better than
There's
us,
nothing like giving someone joy, hope, and cheer.
doing nice things for their community in a completely selfless way.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
It's pretty simple. You find them, I meet them,
This is awesome!
and then, oh, you guys, we surprise them. I'm Mike Rowe, and this is Returning the Favor. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Ross is a brand new producer. You probably know as much about him as I do. What's your last name?
As Dorian.
How'd you get the gig?
Oh, man. Sarah called me and she said,
You're friends with Sarah?
you got to take this one.
Are you a male version of Sarah?
You know, I don't really know how to answer that.
All right, well, terrific.
I guess this is the part of the show where I tell you what we're going to do.
It's traditional.
We are going to the Joy Bus Diner, the nonprofit that serves homebound cancer patients.
Right.
Jennifer Caraway started when her friend Joy was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. She wanted to help her in the only way she knows how, make food, deliver to her, and more than that, spend time with her.
Sure.
When Joy was ill, I started looking to see if there were other organizations that could bring food to her home when I was not around. When I couldn't find anything, I decided to create one. It really inspired me to find other people that maybe didn't have the awesome support system, that would love someone to come into their home with super rad food.
Hey, thanks for coming. So good to see you.
I really do believe that food is medicine.
Anyone who's been through cancer or any type of chemo knows food doesn't taste very good and you're usually not getting the best. The big thing was provide gourmet meals to homebound cancer patients and provide a community.
You're so awesome.
Oh, goodness.
It's like a family here. We just really stick together and support our folks.
These are home visits. These are well checks. There's 10,000 homebound cancer patients in Maricopa County, and we want to touch every one of those homes that we can. That friendship and that community, it's much more than a meal.
I get the whole notion of going out to where people otherwise can't leave, but gourmet meals?
Gourmet meals. What do you eat with first?
My hands.
Well, before your hands.
Give me, wait a minute, don't tell me.
Wait,
oh, my eyes, my eyes.
legally
Thank
blind?
you. He actually gave. So, it's a visual feast.
Every week, this is what they look forward to.
Bye. Thank you so much.
The physical diner itself is also a fully functional restaurant that's open to the public.
Jen's energy is amazing.
Thank you.
Jen won an episode of Chopped,
I think this is the $10,000 dessert, and I'm stoked.
so you know that she's got a little bit of something.
I think I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I watched Chopped.
You are the Chops champion. Congratulations.
That'll be interesting for her because obviously we shoot a slightly different format on this show.
It'll probably end up like Chopped if it goes well, but we'll see.
It might.
Jen,
Yeah.
I'd like you to meet my friend.
Bad word.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
I have a
did.
nonprofit. I don't.
No, I saw your
cause-
lips move.
No,
No,
I have a
saw it.
nonprofit. I'm
How
super
are you?
rad. Dude, my kids and I
Yeah?
used to watch your show all the time.
No, I'm glad
Like-
somebody was.
I'm like gonna try super hard not to fan out right now.
No, it's not like we have any cameras pointed at you. Can I come back there so we can talk?
Yeah.
When in doubt,
Oh, God.
get behind the counter. Hello, hello. Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Mike,
Jennifer.
nice to meet you.
Super nice to meet you.
What's your hat say?
The Joy Bus?
The Joy Bus. Am I in the Joy Bus?
You are.
What are you working on right now?
We're doing our patient meals. This is why we exist.
Yeah?
We prepare and deliver free meals to homebound cancer patients.
Is there anything I can do or should do?
So we're just gonna put tomatoes all the way down. And what we're preparing today, it's a Next Veg Vegan Shepherd's Pie.
I don't know what next veg means.
A local rad dude out of Flagstaff, he created this awesome plant-based protein that
Local
he
rad
donates
dude
to
out of
us.
Flagstaff. We've been talking for less than 2 minutes. You've used rad, dude, and stoked.
Uh-huh. I think it's a skateboarding thing.
Oh,
I
is it skateboarding?
So I was really into skateboarding, so thanks
Hey.
for calling me out on that.
Excuse me, you want to get all these distributed in an efficacious, even fashion? All right.
You could step it up. We got a place to go.
You know what? This isn't Chopped, okay?
It's got to look good to the eye if they want to eat it. I want all the colors to be beautiful, so when they open it up, they're like, wow. Like, I have this one lady that we used to feed. She said every Friday was like a good friend coming over and we're going to a fancy restaurant. Because she's like, cancer took away my ability physically to leave the house and financially. And she's like, I get to go to a fancy restaurant every Friday. We have a rad community. God, I'm gonna stop saying rad. You're like in my head.
Look, I'm gonna start saying it, and then one or the other will assimilate. Clearly, something rad and awesome is unfolding here on the Joy Bus, which, as you may have noticed, isn't a bus at all. More on that later, I'm sure. Step away, do your thing.
Okay, rad.
Rad?
Cool.
In the meantime, I want to find out what makes all the dudes and dudettes so stoked to be here in this rad bus that isn't really a bus.
Carol.
How are you?
Pleasure to meet you. I'm well, thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
How do you fit into this? You work here? Or?
So I do work here. I'm the volunteer coordinator. Kevin is one of our patients a year and a half ago.
A recipient.
Yeah, I started him on the meal delivery program.
Did you know what you were walking into? You didn't know who he was? You didn't know?
No, I didn't know who he was. And my first day with him, he was literally full hardware, halo, in a wheelchair, totally immobile.
What sort of cancer, Kevin?
A rare bone cancer.
Yeah. When were you diagnosed?
October 2018.
Wow. So,
Coming up on 1 year. Yes, sir.
Man, that's fast, isn't it?
It is.
It's devastating to see what they have to go through. It's rewarding on our end to see how happy they are just, to get a meal.
My dad has delivered Meals on Wheels for like 30, 40 years.
It's awesome.
And I realized later that I didn't know who was getting more out of it, him or the people who was serving. True. But what did it mean for you the first time they showed up with a gourmet meal?
It's like receiving a gift. When you're homebound, you don't really get out much. You don't see many people. So you create a friendship and a bond with this person that delivers meals every day to you.
I never would have guessed that he would have been able to come this far, to be totally mobile again and out and with your kids, and you look so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Just...
How old are your kids?
9 and 5.
What kind of impact does it have on them?
They've created a relationship with the same people that I have. They give them hugs, tell them, they'll see you next week. It's just a really loving environment to be a part of.
Suddenly your family's bigger than you thought.
Very much so. Very much.
What are the doctors saying at this point? Prognosis?
This is tough because I'm getting ready to fight my second round of cancer. Positivity is huge. I've got a lot of great people behind me. I'm gonna kick its ass, man.
Amen. No prisoners.
No, not at all.
As I've said before on this program, cancer sucks, and talking about it on television isn't always easy. Really a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, sir. It's awesome meeting you too.
Kick ass, man.
I will.
But it's important to understand what it takes to fight back, because cancer touches everybody, and nobody who beats it ever beats it alone. That's why we introduced you to Snooki Rico back in season 1, who not only survived breast cancer, but made helping others a part of her recovery.
Anybody can do it. And you will learn in the process of just being a servant to somebody how encouraging that is.
And TJ Murray, a firefighter down in New Orleans who literally laughs in the face of colon cancer.
You got to take it serious, but I don't take myself too serious, so it's...
That inspired a whole town to rally around him. Now this story is about a woman who lost her dear friend to this wretched disease, but decided to keep her memory alive by feeding those currently in the fight of their life. That's a favor worth returning. Which brings us back to Jennifer.
Oh, these are beautiful.
All right, listen, let's pack this guy up. We got a hot meal.
Let's do it. We're gonna go visit Paul.
Terrific. The Joy Bus has served over 8,000 meals to cancer patients. I'm going to ride along for a few more. So that's Jen. That's her Jeep. We're going to hop in that and go meet Paul. Oh, and the new guy? So far, so good.
Hello.
Hello. I hesitate to keep this channel open because I'm sure Jennifer's going to say some really interesting things right as you guys start talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
Promise?
Scout honor.
Jacob, don't screw it up. So, what was Chopped like?
I mean, it's gnarly. It's just go, 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 go. Like, so as long as I couldn't be the worst, I was gonna be happy. But it was cool because I took my daughter.
Your daughter? How old is she?
She's 20. Oh my God.
You have a 20-year-old daughter?
I have an 18-year-old daughter and a 21-year-old son. I don't know why I said she was 20. She just left for college like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They helped me build this organization. They were the ones at health fairs manning my booth. They were my help delivering the meals. They really were crucial. I have the best kids ever, and they're geniuses.
That's great. I do love it when hobbies get out of hand. But with Jen's Joy Bus Diner, there is still one burning question that simply must be answered. So why is the diner called a bus?
Okay, and everybody thinks, where's the bus, where's the bus? I'm like, I'm sorry, we don't have a bus. Like, the whole reason I named it the Joy Bus was because when I was little, like, the Joy Bus came and picked you up for Sunday school. Mm-hmm. And it's Joy, obviously, her name, but, right. You know, that we're bringing you goodness. So I just thought it was a super cool play on words.
That's great.
Yeah.
Tell me about Joy.
Joy was so inspirational. Making her food was just to show her how much I cared about her.
Sure. What would the Joy Bus look like if it existed?
Groovy.
I'm hoping there's a groovy bus in Jennifer's future. So, guy we're about to meet is Paul?
Yes. Oh, I thank you, sir.
You made it.
Gosh, the service is amazing.
Oh, but the service has just begun.
Who's here?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, Jennifer.
Good to see you.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good.
Hi, I'm Christy.
Hey, Christy. I'm Mike. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Where's your Batman shirt?
Nowhere.
Did you lose it?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You are
Paul.
Paul. Yep. This is Paul. He's only 6 years old. And unfortunately, he's not alone in his fight. 43 children are diagnosed with cancer every day. And yes, the Joy Bus delivers to all ages.
Wait a minute, what is this? Is it a cow?
No.
What is it?
Read it.
It says germ. Oh, it's a germ fighter. Is this
It's a fighter germ.
You can learn a lot from a kid like Paul, if you can keep up.
But one day, if everything comes together.
Hey, I can sit on it.
No. You never, ever want to sit on a helicopter, especially when it's turned on. You know why?
Because it's going to rip your butt off.
That's exactly right, Sam.
Big brothers, always standing by to answer the tough questions honestly.
Come bearing gifts, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, these are lovely. Thank you.
So, how's life?
Yeah, good. He's in treatment for leukemia. We're down 2 of the 3 years are done.
How's he doing?
You know what? He's so content. He's a pretty happy dude. Having Joy Bus come every week is such a blessing, and we're so grateful. So.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm very honored that this is what I get to do.
The food's delicious.
Yeah, the food's good? Hey, Paul, what's your favorite meal?
A steak.
Steak? What kind of steak?
The 2 big ones.
The big...
Oh. So tell them what you think about the food, Paul.
It's good and very joyful.
Good and very joyful?
Crab salad.
Yes.
How else does life change?
I mean, it changes everything. Every decision my husband and I make, our first thought is Paul's treatment, Paul's care. What does Paul need? There's so many tragedies and a cancer diagnosis, really. You know, obviously there's some scary ones that you would think of immediately, but some of the ones you don't think about are the social isolation. Just last week, he was quarantined over his 6th birthday. But you know what? He's so sweet. He never complained. He just did his Lego sets at home and enjoyed his birthday cake.
And I didn't think in terms of a quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and what does that do?
In that first year of diagnosis, we pretty much went on lockdown. Only one child stayed in school. The rest we brought home to homeschool. For a while, the girls had to go live with their grandparents. We didn't even want them bringing germs home. And, you know, we'd only go to the hospital, really. It was such a blessing to have the meals start coming and
people, the interaction.
Yes. Do you need to go potty, honey?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm good.
Obviously, Jennifer delivers more than a gourmet meal. A lot more.
How about you shake hands like your teacher teaches you to?
Bye, chicken.
Oh.
And, if I can quote Paul,
Missed it.
it's both good and very joyful.
Oh, you got me. See you guys.
Okay, thank you so much.
So you get what we do now?
I get it. Pretty great.
Pretty lucky.
We good
All
here?
right, we're ready to rock. So we're gonna split up.
Okay.
Jen, we're gonna meet you over at Twisted Infusion.
What
It's
am I
you and me,
doing?
baby.
Oh, God.
I know. It's the moment that you have not been waiting for.
You know where you're going?
Yeah.
All right, good.
So what did you talk about with Jen in the car? Did she talk about her attempts to get a bus before?
She did mention something about it. Now, if I were you, I'd get this woman a bus.
Man, are you in for a disappointment?
What did we get her, like a go-kart?
Yeah, we basically just got our shopping cart with a motor in it.
But did we actually work it out? We're getting her a bus? For real?
Got her a bus.
Seriously?
We sure do.
Now, if I were Ross, I'd take this opportunity to show me this amazing restored bus. But Ross appears to have other plans, which probably means the bus isn't ready, which is probably why Ross is taking a detour.
So now we are headed to Twisted Infusion Farms, one of the suppliers of the Joy Bus Diner, a container farm that's hydroponic. These farms are able to grow produce with a fraction of the water.
And here we are in the desert, so this is key.
Yeah. We're gonna meet the owner, but we're also gonna meet Gio, one of the most well-known chefs in Arizona, has been supportive of her from the beginning.
Let's go in, it's hot out here.
It's under 100.
That's lettuce?
My leafy, yeah. Let us be friends.
In Phoenix, climate's changing, the water's a thing. It's a big thing.
Big thing.
What's really the future?
There's so many people in America that have limited access to fresh produce.
Right.
In urban environments, in difficult to grow environments, this type of situation is going to be our future.
All right, show me everything.
Let's go. This is a 40-foot shipping container that we're growing vertical hydroponics in. So I can grow 1.5 acres on 5 gallons of water a week.
By way of comparison, how much water would it take to grow 1.5 acres?
Millions of gallons of water a year.
That is cool. That is very cool. Wow. What am I smelling?
Greens. I grow a lot of specialty produce. These are the babies.
How does it work?
So it automatically senses the water. If it needs nutrients, it dispenses nutrients.
Ah. Excuse me a sec. What's growing right here?
This is mustard greens. With lettuce, the darker the leaf, the better it is for you. These cancer patients need more nutritional food, produce.
It's Studio 54.
This is crazy.
The goal is to grow more in less space in a sustainable manner
Yeah.
to be able to provide people with good food.
So you're providing dark leaves.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
How do you know her?
Jennifer?
Yeah.
We've been friends for a very long time. The Joy Bus, it's something that's near and dear to my heart. Had some cancer in my family. My mom has cancer. My sister's a 3-time champion.
Yeah?
Survivor, yeah.
Your mom's good now?
No, she passed in 1996.
In 96?
Yeah. It was a rough go.
Yeah. My mom's still around. She had breast cancer, though, and, you know.
Not fun. Not fun.
Well, you can't do anything.
No, you're helpless.
You know?
You're helpless.
I mean, you can be there and you can do what you can do, but
Right.
you can't really do.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess in the end, is there anything more unifying than food?
No, that's the international language, just like love is.
And music.
And music, sure.
You ever combine all three?
I do.
At the same time? Gotta be careful.
Absolutely.
I think it's pretty great. I mean, I can imagine sooner or later, why wouldn't these be in every metropolis?
Agree.
When it comes to receiving donations, Jen has to think both outside and inside the box. She's always looking for more connections, more assistance, more everything.
What we use a lot of is eggs. We don't get any of that donated. We just need someone that wants to attach themselves to us and be a part of our mission.
Build it, they'll come, that sort of thing.
Let's hope. Fingers crossed.
I mean, how hard can it be to get an egg hookup? Maybe one day they'll grow hydroponic eggs, but not today.
We are going to say goodbye to Jen for now.
We usually come back around sunset for some heartfelt hugging and whatnot.
I have to hug.
One-handed.
Okay, cool.
Don't lean into it.
Okay.
It's not that kind of thing, you know.
Sweet.
It's a modest little documentary.
Okay.
All right, so here's the deal. Told you we're going to get a bus.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go meet the bus.
Meet the bus, huh?
Then we are going to race the clock. Before that sun drops, we got a magic trick to pull off.
What are you talking about, a magic trick?
Jen obviously has no idea this is going on. We're going to go pick up Jen.
We're going to distract her with a FaceTime call from Rosie.
Rosie was Joy's best friend. We're gonna pull into the parking lot next to the van, which we're gonna tarp.
She'll still be distracted by the call, so she doesn't notice the crowd.
All the volunteers, all the patrons, anyone who's a part of that community is gonna hide behind the van.
The van or the bus?
The bus. We're gonna be in the van. The bus. The van, the bus, the bus, the bus.
We're in the bus. Who's
We're in
driving
the
the
van.
bus?
We're in the van. The bus is tarped.
Get 45 minutes of daylight. Ross appears to have a plan, an ambitious plan, a plan that, frankly, I don't quite understand, but that's okay. He's the producer. I'm just a guy impersonating a host.
So we are going to Sprouts Farmers Market. We're getting a $5,000 donation from the Sprouts Foundation.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go meet the bus.
All right, so this is what we found.
We bought this off Craigslist, had an automatic transmission in it, the engine worked, and then I went to see Kevin at KG's Classics.
When did Kevin get the bus?
So he's done a job of a month and a half in a week and a half. I haven't even seen the finished product.
Interesting. Our new producer hasn't even seen the bus I'm about to give away. Makes things exciting, especially for his boss. That's him in the back seat there, having a quiet, nervous breakdown. Time to see if Ross put all his eggs into one basket. She's saying that she needs eggs. Do we have an egg hookup?
Well, we've actually partnered with Happy Egg to provide them with $70,000 worth of eggs. So 36 cases every month for 2 years. So it's a lot of eggs.
That's very ambitious.
This is the magic trick.
Very ambitious for your first
one and done.
For your first rodeo. That was Ross. I'll miss him.
Okay, that's a no. We are not ready. This is actually just
Ross
bus is coming. Bus?
Ready for the bus.
We're ready for the bus?
That was Christmas. Well, there you go. That's a Joy bus.
That's amazing. Yes.
Wow. Are you Kevin?
Kevin.
Get out, man. Mike. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So you've been busy?
You could say that. Yeah.
How's it drive?
Drive's good.
This is really great, man.
Thank you.
Maybe Ross will pull it off after all.
Mike,
Yes.
we got a lot of eggs we gotta get in this bus, man. We gotta get rolling.
Ross has eggs.
All right.
All right, this will be great.
We only dropped like 2 dozen eggs, Mike.
Oh, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
All right.
Come back a little bit here. All right, give me that in a little bit. No. Out, sorry, out.
Out.
Up, in a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. All right, good.
Rock and roll.
That's a lot of wheel.
All right, remember, we have a whole bunch of eggs in the back.
Gotcha.
Everything's set. The big thing is when we do the magic trick, we've got to keep our attention when we pull in.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, you'll never see me again.
That'll be fine.
Exactly. Listen, we're racing against the sun. So here's what's gonna happen. We are gonna pull in. Once you get the signal, fan out like this.
Chaos at the last second. Never fails. Oh, look at that. Producer. Hoping. Just hoping it all goes off without a hitch. Yeah.
All these beautiful faces will be on camera. As long as you don't rush.
We'll see. So, Ross pulled a groovy bus out of a metaphorical hat.
Time to rock and roll.
All right, let's fetch her. For his next trick, a little distraction and some up-close sleight of hand.
That was fun. Oh, there she is. All right, game face is on.
Come on over, Jen.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the diner, and then, Jen, I'm gonna have you FaceTime Rosie.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a conversation with her. She wasn't able to make it, so I just want to get something on camera before we do our final interview.
Okay. Sweet. What up? Yeah, I'm in a car with a bunch of people with cameras and this dude.
Hi, Rosie. I'm Mike. Great. I mean, amazingly selfless people that are clearly better than you in every demonstrable, measurable way. If you like that kind of thing, it's been a pretty good day.
Right. Well, Jen always brought a smile to Joy's face, especially when she brought all that food. You know, I mean, Jen would always come over with all this stuff, and so we were always very jealous that she could cook so great, you know. It was always a welcomed thing whenever Jen would bring some stuff by, so, yeah.
All right, Rosie. Well, it's been really nice talking with you, but we've got something to do.
Nice talking with you, too. Bye, Jen.
She seems awesome. I know, right? Well, look at that. The new guy pulled it off after all. Look at all.
Oh my God. There's so many people here.
This is easy part.
Yeah?
Look at all the people who love you. Trust me.
Everybody in the world, like is all of Phoenix
Everybody
here?
in your world. The people who love you are at your diner. The people who are your biggest fans have all come out to show support. I told you earlier today that our mission was to spread the word of what you're doing as best we can. What you're doing is amazing, but it makes absolutely no sense at all to see the Joy bus on a thing without wheels. So without any further ado, I'd like to direct your attention to that. I know.
Oh my God.
Stand here.
Okay. Oh, check it out.
We know that you need resources. It's a small thing. In the end, what you really need is more than just a bus. You need to keep doing what you've been doing. So inside, our friends at Sprouts Foundation have donated $5,000, which is going to buy a lot of groceries. But wait, there's more. Our friends over at Happy Egg have donated. I hope you need a lot of eggs because we're talking 2 years of yolks and albumin. That's a lot of eggs. $70,000 worth of eggs. So now that means, well, it's a lot, but I'm pretty sure there might even be more than that. Here's $25,000 just to keep the conversation lively. Don't mention it. The show's called Returning the Favor. It's on Facebook. People are going to see this. They're going to know what you're doing, Jen. And Joy's memory is going to stay alive for as long as there are people walking around and being grateful for folks like you. These are the people who matter most. And if there's anything you'd like to say to them, this would be a great time to do it.
Yeah, I love talking in front of people. This is awesome. No, it's my honor to be a part of your community. And thank you for making our dream a reality. I'm super stoked to know every one of you. So thank you.
That's how we roll.
Oh my God. Oh goodness gracious. Dude, this is so cool.
So there's a lot of joy on the Joy bus. This was a great one. If you have an idea for Returning the Favor, you know what to do. You go to the Returning the Favor Effect page and you tell me all about it. See you on the next one.
It's so rad. This is so cool. Oh my God, like look at all you guys that came out.
Do yourself a favor and follow the Returning the Favor show page on Facebook Watch. You'll never miss an episode, and it's guaranteed to cheer you up.